Good evening, everyone. I'm Alex Yoder with TampaBayNewsOnline.com. We, of course, are watching Tropical Storm Faye as it continues its move west across the Caribbean. You're looking right now at the 5 p.m. advisory from the National Hurricane Center on Saturday. The time right now is Saturday at just after 8 p.m. Again, this track is from the 5 o'clock advisory, and as you can see, the National Hurricane Center has Faye making landfall as a Category 1 hurricane around the Venice area in Sarasota County. Very key, we need to watch this storm. As you can see, the forecast cone of error is starting to shrink a little in the initial part of the state of Florida as it approaches the next couple of hours. A quick update for you here. Let's take a look at Google Maps, and as you can see, this jumbled mess here is the Hurricane Hunter aircraft that has been out. These white circles that have the pressures in them, this has been their center fixes. That's where they find the center as they've gone out there. As you can see, it has progressed westward and has strengthened a little bit. The furthest east point was at 1,008 millibars. The lower that goes, the stronger the storm gets, and over towards the west it is at 1,005. It did weaken a little bit at the 5 o'clock advisory, winds down to 40 miles per hour. But we are seeing some big convection with this, some good thunderstorm activity, and we are expecting to continue upgrading the winds as the night continues on. Let's right now go ahead and take a look at the forecast models right now. And as we zoom on out here, 1 second, you can see that the forecast models are pretty much in agreement of where the storm is going to go. It basically follows the forecast cone of error the National Hurricane Center is put out. That basically defines that area, the same kind of area. But more and more of the models are starting to converge in one area, and when that happens, we start to get a little bit better idea of where this storm is going to go. Of course, anywhere from the east coast of the state back up towards Mobile could have the potential of seeing an impact from this storm. Right now we're going to take a look at again, the spaghetti models are starting to converge a little bit more. We haven't been able to pick one out that has had the best ability to predict where the storm is or where the storm is going to go. It's been a little bit difficult trying to get some data in, but hopefully over the next couple of hours more data will come in and the models will get a little bit better. This is a look at our satellite imagery. The darker the red, the warmer the clouds are and the stronger the storm is, pretty much. The center is actually right about here where the mouse is, so the storms are just to the south of where the center of the circulation is. But as the storm continues over the warm water that it is over right now, it is going to continue to strengthen, and that is going to keep going on over the next couple of days. Some big developments across the state of Florida. This is the floridadisaster.org website. This is a great resource for you. Open that there. Great resource for you as the coming days come up here. Governor Charlie Crist has announced a state of emergency for Florida right now, and the Florida Emergency Operations Center is at level 2, monitoring this. Level 1 is a full-fledged activation, so they are stepping up a bit. We are expecting hurricane force winds possibly in the Florida area as early as Monday morning. One thing to note, many schools start across Florida on Monday, August 18th. Many of the places are monitoring the storm, and they will obviously be making decisions as the storm gets closer and we finally figure out what is going to be happening with the storm. But as of this point, most areas are planning to continue with the first day of school being Monday, August 18th. Whether there's school on Tuesday or Wednesday, we're not exactly sure at this point, but they will continue to follow the situation. Again, floridadisaster.org, you can find links to the local emergency operations center areas on this website. Great resource. Of course, our website, TampaBayNewsOnline.com. We will keep watching Faye as it progresses towards the state of Florida, and keep updating you on the very, very latest. Before we go, I want to mention that you can give us an email. email is weather@tampabaynewsonline.com. Again, it's weather@tampabaynewsonline.com. We want to hear your suggestions, your questions, your compliments or complaints, anything you want to talk to us about. We want to hear what you think of these video tropical updates as we continue to watch Tropical Storm Faye, and I'm sure soon to be Hurricane Faye. Thanks for logging on to TampaBayNewsOnline.com.